Happy Friday, Bulldogs! Welcome back to another live episode of BNN. I'm your anchor, Aldo Garibay.
And I'm your anchor, Vanessa Baez.
Do you enjoy friendly competition? If so, the dodgeball tournament applications are due today, so make sure to turn your in forms. There will also be captain meetings, so don't forget to attend.
Seniors, today there will be a senior meeting during 4th period located in the gym to talk about graduation, academics, upcoming senior events, so we'll see you there.
An announcement for juniors, sophomores, and freshmen. Next week is last week for ASB interviews.
If you're interested in leadership positions and want to help coordinate some of our most interesting events on campus, then don't forget to apply and interview by March 31st. You get to help with rallies, homecoming, and so much more.
Moving on, Renaissance is hosting their annual West Coachella Festival today. Vanessa, do you think you're going? Because I know I am.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going. I can't wait. There's going to be all sorts of activities such as performances, carnival games, Polaroid stations, and much more.
For example, there will be a small film festival showcasing some of the films from our digital media film production students.
It will be located in the Media Center, so make sure to go support the media program.
Yep, West Coachella will be held from 6 to 9 p.m. in the T-Building Plaza. Pre-sale is $5 with the rent card, $7 without, and at the door it is $8 with the rent card and $10 without.
The PAA will be at a musical theater competitions of America starting today and will be held all the way through Sunday. We wish you guys the best of luck.
We also want to wish the best of luck to our color guard team as they will be competing today at Monrovia High School. You got this, Bulldogs.
This Monday was the start of spring, so the spring sports are now in full motion.
That's right, Vanessa. I feel like I don't know too much about our current sports.
Well, you're in luck, Aldo, because Annalisa Soriano caught up with a few members of the golf team to get some insight on their experiences as a whole. Take it away, Anna.
Golf is one of those sports that requires you to be aware both mentally and physically, blocking out other thoughts and slowly paying attention to what you're doing. Not many know what goes through a golfer's mind during their season, but we had the chance to interview some of our varsity players and see what they do.
I would say my favorite golf matches to participate in are tournaments because we get to play against the best golfers in the area and we get to test our skill level and we get to compete.
What I like being on the team and what it really feels like is we all come as a group. If we do really good one day, we all just come together and kind of just like give a round of applause to each other. And even if we don't do the greatest that day, we're still there for each other and just kind of just help each other get through this like bad state of a mindset, and we just continue through it and play harder than we ever can.
While preparing for a match, I try to just keep my head clear so I can stay as calm as possible, because a main goal of golf is to not get angry, because once you let your emotions take over, it's very hard to come back and play good. What the golf team means to me is just a bunch of guys that love to play golf. Like, we all played other sports originally, but we all drifted towards golf.
Thank you, golfers, for sharing more of what you do during your games and for giving more insight about your sport. If you're interested in golf and want to see more of what they do, check out WCHS_golf. This is Annalisa Soriano with BNN.
Thank you, Anna, for showing us a little bit about golf life. I'm glad I was able to gain some insight on one of our many sports here on campus.
We wish the best of luck for the remainder of their season.
Keeping up with the topic of sports, Vanessa, have you been to one of the boys' volleyball games?
No, but I've been really wanting to go. I heard it gets really hyped from time to time.
Oh yeah, it really does. The team always has such great energy. With that said, Isabella Sanchez was able to interview a few members of our team on their journey so far. Passing it on to you, Isabella.
Hey Bulldogs, as the spring sports begins, we have our boys volleyball team who are currently 9-4. I had the opportunity to speak to some of our players about their experiences on the team.
My fondest memory is probably winning our Monrovia game last week, because everybody was doing like really good and it was just a really fun time. My biggest inspiration is probably my dad, because when he was really little in like his home country, he would play volleyball and he was like never really good. So now that I'm playing volleyball, he gets really excited that I'm doing good.
I would say to have like a short-term memory in a sense, because in volleyball you're gonna have mistakes and obstacles, of course. Like, let's say someone's serving a ball and then you shank it. Just get over that, completely forget about it, and then move on to the next play. You're fine. My captains inspire me a lot by just their energy and like their mood in the game. Like, when they do really good, it makes me want to do really good and match that intensity. And also just I aspire to make the team proud as well.
I feel a sense of dependence. I know that the team depends on me, but I like to take it all in, and I like being in that position. So it feels good being a captain. Give it all you got since the beginning. 100% effort all the way is how you're going to become good at the sport. My biggest inspiration is my co-captain, Ben. Since middle school, he's always pushed me to be better as a player and as a person. And yeah, I've always looked up to him.
If you would like to see more about our boys volleyball team, head over to @WCHS_boys volleyball. And this is Isabel Sanchez with BNN.
Thank you, Isabel, for providing our boys an opportunity to showcase some of their hard work in the volleyball team.
And to also mention, yesterday our boys won 3-1 against Los Altos. What a way to take the win home. I'm for sure going to the next game to be part of the exciting environment that is boys volleyball.
Make sure to count me in, Aldo.
I got you, most definitely will.
Oh, Aldo, I almost forgot.
What?
Manuel Arroyo told me he has a surprise for us, and it has to do with some very intellectual questions. I'm not really sure what it's about, so unfortunately I can't give any details about it, but he told me that our audience should play along.
Oh, really? I wonder what he has to offer.
I do too. I mean, let's just get right into it. Manny, show us what you got.
Would you rather make a TikTok with Ice Spice or dinner with Jay-Z?
TikTok with Ice Spice.
So would you rather control animals or control the weather?
I'd rather control the weather because I really like rain, and if I could, it would be raining all the time, at least a little bit. Like I like overcast weather. I don't like the sun that much. So.
Would you rather live in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
A zombie apocalypse.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. It brings me closer to Pedro Pascal because I'm kind of a huge fan. The Last of Us. Just guys.
Would you rather eat an undercooked meal or a burnt meal?
Oh, undercooked. Definitely undercooked.
Same here, definitely undercooked. No burnt meals for me.
Would you rather only ever listen to Rihanna or Beyonce?
Oh, Rihanna for sure. She's got great music and she performed so well at Super Bowl even though she was pregnant.
Would you guys rather be in a zombie apocalypse or a robot apocalypse?
I'm gonna say robot apocalypse because I could just get like a water hose and I could get a super soaker, one of the guns, the water guns, and just shoot the robots and they will blow up.
They'll blow up. I'd probably also want to be a robot apocalypse just because zombies are gross. You're gonna get infections and stuff. Disgusting.
I think I'd rather have dinner with Jay-Z. I mean, I'd be down for some Wingstop, and maybe he could give me some good advice.
I think I would rather make a TikTok with Ice Spice. Like that one Barbie doll dance has been trending everywhere lately. That seems like fun.
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that everywhere too.
Yep. A big thanks to Manny for going around and surprising us with some very intellectual questions. I already feel like I got smarter.
Honestly, me too.
Well, that's all we have for today, Bulldogs. If you want to rewatch this episode or any previous episodes, make sure to follow our Instagram at WCHS_digital media or subscribe to our YouTube, WCHS Digital Media.
With that said, I'm your anchor Aldo Gerbe.
And I'm your anchor Vanessa Baez.
We'll see you next time on BNN.